Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be doing a quick little get ready with me / makeup tutorial, and I'm gonna show you guys how I do my everyday makeup. Okay, so to start off my makeup, I always do my eyebrow first, and I use the e.l.f. brow lift gel to cause I like the laminate. So after that, the next thing that I do is conceal my brows underneath it, and I use the shade Suede, and I use LA Girl. I don't have my brush that I typically use, so I connected and kind of make a sort of unibrow look, and I don't know, my mouth was open like that. Okay, so this is how it's looking, and when it's looking like this, I know it looks crazy, but you can just blend the middle part out with your hands and you can blend it up. It's gonna help clean up the front and it won't look as crazy. Okay, and now I'm gonna use this flat brush to spread it out and do clean it up better, I guess. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with my primers. So I have the Power Grip primer, which I use a lot, and I recently just got this one. This has niacinamide. I don't know what it's gonna do, but I know I have oily skin, and niacinamide is good for oily skin. It limits the shine on it and whatnot. So I'm gonna put the pink one on my T-zone, so my forehead, my nose, like here, and then I'll just add this on top of it. So after I do primer and whatnot, now that we're done with primer, we're going to color correct. Well, not color correct, but spot conceal. So I have a couple dark marks over here, so I'm gonna use my concealer, the one I use for my eyebrows, to conceal it. I look so stupid, but oh my god, I don't have that many dark marks, but I just still want to cover anything that I didn't like. So I'm gonna still use my flat brush and I'm gonna blend it out. I haven't put some on my forehead and I don't need it. I mean, usually I let the concealer sit on my face for about 5 minutes, so that when I start to blend it out, it won't go anywhere. So while we're here, we're just gonna let it sit. You can, if you have a fan, perfect. You could just use a fan for a minute or two. But we're just gonna let this sit. So we're gonna be back in 5 minutes. It's been 5 minutes or about. We're just gonna blend everything out. And blending is the most important part. So take your time. Take your time and blend. Don't feel rushed. Just blend your makeup out or your concealer. Typically, I'll spray this on a brush or directly on my face to help blend easier because it dries down quick and the primer sticks to it. So I recommend, I'd say, okay, and we're gonna continue to blend. And we're done. So we're done blending, and I might say myself, it looks good, and we're not even done yet. So I'm sorry, I keep looking in the mirror, but we're done blending the concealer out. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're going to go on to foundation, my favorite part, and it comes out like this. I usually don't use a lot, but like I've kind of want to go for a full coverage look today, so we have a foundation on. We're going to blend it out with this blush. It's like almost like a fluffy edged brush in a way, and we're going to spray our setting spray on our face before we blend. So now just blend, and when you're blending, you can roll, but I recommend just tapping it in. So tap in your foundation. I recommend doing your forehead and always blend out to your neck, your ears, your edges. That's the best tip I can give you. Just keep blending, don't stop blending. I like to do a little bit in the front like this, and then I like to snatch my eye. No. Okay, I fixed it. So I like to put it over here, like right in the front, and then I like to start from the bottom of my eye, like I'm doing a cat eye, and then I like to drag it up, drag it up, drag it up. So just like that. Don't put anything in the middle. You can add a little more and shape this one, but like this. And we're gonna do the same to the other side. Okay, so I did the same to the other side, and I went ahead and put a little bit on my chin and a little bit on my forehead. So we're going to let this dry down. This is the key to my makeup blending. You just have to let it dry down, okay? Oh, I almost forgot my nose. I always go down with a straight line on my nose. So I do under my eye, my nose, my chin, and my forehead. And like I said, we're going you just gotta blend, and when you're blending, you're tapping one more time. Tap to blend. Don't circle, I don't know, just tap. It's a simple tap. And when you're blending, you're essentially going to also be creating your contour. So the front, you bring it down your nose like that, and then you just keep blending. And when you're blending, keep the line that you created, because that's giving you the lifted look. So keep the line that you created. Always leave the nose, because that's the last thing we're gonna blend out, because it's gonna help with our contour. So to do contour, or like sometimes eyeshadow, I use the LA Girl Nudist palette. It's an eyeshadow palette, but I use it for like my nose. And typically, you see the brown is almost down, because I use the brown as like eyeshadow and contour. Okay, so before we do the contour, we're gonna blend this out a little bit. I recommend you using your finger. Use your finger, and you're not gonna do anything but go over it. And I'd say I recommend bringing it up. Don't spread it out, don't do anything. Just tap, tap, tap. Just tap it. Okay, now for the contour, like I said, we're gonna go in the brown shade, and I'm using this is how it looks. It's an angled edge brush, kind of. I don't know what it's called, but it did. Clean it off, and then we're going to shape our nose. Use a fluffy brush like this to blend it out. And this one, take your time. So next, I'm gonna go with my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Banana Powder, and then I just have this that I bought off of Shein. It's a powder puff. Put in your powder, shape it with your contour, drag it up. Okay, so I brushed out like the edges. I did that so it's not so harsh. So the key to this is to just like grab it and flip it or flick it. Okay, so one more time we're going to contour, and I don't really contour my face like that because I don't know how to, but we're gonna go back in the palette, the brown shade, and we're just gonna warp like, just go around like this to, you know, bring out my jawline. I know you already see that. Okay, so I know you see the difference. Well, I see it. And we almost got two. The next thing we're going to do is our highlighter on our nose. When I was younger, I used to put highlight all over my face, but like now, I just put highlight on my nose and I call it a day. And it looks really nice and it puts the whole look together. My highlight, I use an eyeshadow palette as well. And this is from Juvia's Place. This is the Nubian 2 eyeshadow, and I don't use anything else. This one broke, so I didn't even get to use it. And I use the shade Zari for my nose. And for my nose, I don't typically use a brush. I just use my finger. So I go in, I tap. It's very pigmented, so you want to be careful. I tap, and then I just, hold on. I just tap my nose like that. And then whatever is left, I drag it up. Whew, you gotta be careful because this. And now I just blend it out as well with my finger. I'm gonna use my pinky. And the last step of our makeup routine, one more time, we go in with our setting spray one last time. So close your eyes and just spray. You can like drench your face in it, that's okay. Okay, so we're done, but I'm gonna just add some finishing touches with some things that like got lost while I was doing the makeup. Like I'm gonna refill in my eyebrows really quickly. I'm gonna put some mascara on, which I'm not supposed to because I have lash extensions on, but like my lashes fell out and I don't get a fill until next week. This is the final look. Thank you all for watching and following along, and I hope that you guys do this, and like, you know, if you do it, comment. Well, if you do it, post it. You're gonna tag me, at me, whatever. But thank you all for watching. I'm gonna put on my clothes and I'll be right back. Thank you all for watching. Stay tuned for the next video.